welcome to What's Up Ocala. I'm your host, Andrew Praver, and today I have two very special guests. That's right, not one, but two special guests. So, guys, why don't you tell everyone who you are and what you're doing lately? What in the world is going on?
My name is Luke Lombardo, and I'm currently a junior at Westport High School.
I'm Caleb Lombardo, Luke's older brother, and I'm a freshman at the Air Force Academy. And we are in our fourth year as co-founders of the Concert for Good.
Wow, co-founders, that sounds really impressive. So what is the Concert for Good? Tell everybody about that.
So 4 years ago, our mom came up to us and we were talking about it was during coming out of COVID, and we were trying to think of like things we could do to kind of get the community back in the spirits, and it was coming up on the holidays and things were kind of slow. So we were trying to think of things that we could do to kind of bring up the spirits a little bit. And we had done stuff for charity before around Christmas time, book drives,
Animal food drives.
Pet supplies, stuff like that. And we wanted to do something a little bit different in that, like, we wanted to focus more on things that we were interested and passionate about. Mm-hmm. So long story short, we come up with this idea to start a charity concert to raise money for two local charities, which have been Brothers Keeper and Marion County Children's Alliance. And 4 years later, we're at our fourth annual, still doing it.
Okay, so now is the concert you're singing, or you're performing, or is it other people, or what happens?
So yes, last few years it's been a few different people, been a few different setups, but it is a group of young adults and teens from throughout the community, different churches, different areas of the county, and a praise and worship concert. So more uplifting music, and we try to get as much representation from all areas of the community.
That's awesome. So what kind of music are you guys going to be doing? Because it's just after the holidays, right? So like, what kind of music is going to be there?
So we usually stick to the Christian contemporary music. We've done a couple of Christmas songs, but we kind of just stick with the Christian contemporary, just keeping that same spirit, because I mean, it is a faith-based charity and a faith-based concert, so we just try and keep the spirit, and it helps us too because we try and bring a lot of youth groups together. So we try and bring songs that, yes, we like, but also songs that we know that other people in the community will enjoy.
I have to say, it is not as common for young people right now to be talking about doing charity concerts, for one, but also to do anything faith-based. So what encouraged you to do that? What brought you to that goal?
It's what we grew up in. I mean, for our whole lives, there's been such a strong emphasis in our family on faith and family, and it's the music we grew up with. It's what connects us to our passions for music in those areas, and it's really what's brought us to grow in our talents. And so we really want to give back in as many ways as possible, and keeping with the theme of just sticking with what's most important to us and sticking to our faith. Mm-hmm. Really brings it back to what's most important for us.
Yeah, we really were just grown up and brought up in the kind of idea of faith family in our community, and just kind of trying to do what's best for everyone and trying to do what's best for them. So the first time I remember singing was really in our boys choir. We had a little boys choir at our church, and that's kind of the first time we ever sang together, but we've always been grown up in that way and in that way of doing things. So we have that community, and we just kind of want to continue doing that in our lives because it's something we enjoy, and it's really something that we just want to be able to share with everyone.
That is awesome. So you're doing this concert, and you have been doing the music for a while, but where did you learn all of that? Did you have tutors? Was it at the schools? Like, where did you get this?
So it really all started. Our mom and our aunt had a performing arts. It was called the Performing Arts Conservatory.
Oh,
and they
the
owned
PAC,
it.
yeah.
So PAC growing
Okay,
up.
I know who your mom is. Yeah, that's cool.
We grew up there.
Mhm.
I mean, like, spent all of our time. We
It's
would
like
go
a
to
second
school,
home. Yeah.
and then we would go straight there. So any lessons, there was obviously the dance aspect, but they also had music and piano and vocal, and so growing up there really.
Wow, you're
Really
immersed.
helped, and
Yeah.
It's
really
like a
immersed.
full immersion program that she
100%.
was
It was
doing.
awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, so for
There's
the
no way to
first,
get around it, yeah.
I mean, for me, it would have been 12 years. So
Yeah.
do
Yeah.
math on that.
Yeah,
But
that's a lot.
Long time.
That's a lot.
But so,
Yeah.
for the first quite a bit of our lives was all in that space.
Mhm.
So and then going to a school like Westport, where
It is
there's-
known for its arts
there
programs.
is an emphasis
Yes.
on that.
Yes.
So just keeping continuing
see.
to grow in those areas.
Did you do the keyboarding or the band or rock band or what did you guys?
I did rock band for my freshman year.
Isn't it great? It's
It is a really cool. I
fantastic
love
program.
Mr. Marino.
Oh
too.
yeah, Mr. Marino is absolutely
Yeah.
amazing.
And then
So,
choir
yeah.
and
Yeah.
theater and
Yeah, I miss Miss A. I very much.
So do
but
I.
Yeah.
she's great.
Yeah, she's still on my Facebook friends, so it's fine. But the good teachers are amazing. So yeah, all of our kids have gone through Westport. In fact, my daughter goes to school still there, so she knows of you, I think, or you've been in the same class. I don't know, whatever. So yeah. So what's next? I mean, you have this concert. It's getting bigger, obviously,
It is.
because I've
Yes.
seen more and more stuff being done about it. It starts small and of course grows. So what happens next for you guys? Because you're not technically local anymore. I mean,
I mean,
yeah.
I like to say that I am, but I try to be, but I'm not here anymore. I mean, last year we changed venues, so the event is getting bigger. That's what we
Yeah.
hope that it continues to be that way. But
Mhm.
why don't you talk about the other event?
Yeah, so
Oh, you have
this
another
year,
one.
yes,
Okay.
so this year we decided to add a 5K. So for the same two charities. So we're doing the 5K for Good this year. And we're really excited about that because we also both enjoyed running, and that's something that I started doing as a freshman because he brought me into it, and that's just been kind of things that we love doing. We love staying active, so we just decided to add our
Add the two. Right.
inaugural 5K for Good this year, and we're super excited about it. We're already getting a lot of people to come, and the thing about that too is it's kind of bringing more people into it. Like, it's a different community and different
Mhm.
people, so it's just cool being able to find this new crowd that's going to be immersed in kind of the same For Good lineup that we like to call it.
You know, it's kind of funny because someone had asked me to help organize a 5K, and I have to admit, I was incredibly intimidated. Just the prospect of it. I'm like, there's insurance for that, right? Like, what exactly goes into all that? And you just launched right in, right? You're like,
Yes.
let's do this.
Yeah, and we could not have done it without our parents too, because we were just like, we were thinking about stuff like this, and then like the second we say it, our parents jump right on board. So it's just really awesome.
And there's
That's
great
incredible.
people in the community. I
Yes,
mean, again,
exactly.
like Darren
Yes,
is he's doing a great
Darren
job.
Torres has just really helped us like a lot. He's the cross country coach at TC, and
Oh, okay.
he also runs the ODP, the Ocala Distance Project in town, and
Oof.
he runs like all of like the local 5Ks, like a lot of them, and he just really jumped right on board with us too, and has been a really big
huge
help.
help.
Yeah.
That is awesome. Yeah. So what was it like actually organizing a 5K? Was it as intimidating as I think it is?
It is intimidating
Yeah.
because Ocala is notoriously a last minute community. So like when we first started doing it, it was like
I've never heard it put that way, but it's
Yeah.
accurate.
it was rough first seeing it because we put up the link, and like for the first couple of weeks it was like 3 people signed up.
Nothing.
It
Yeah.
was like the first day we had 3 people sign up, and then for like 2 weeks like nobody else signed up. But now we're up to almost 100 participants for our first 5K.
Wow.
So
Wow, congratulations. That's awesome.
we're super excited about it. But yeah, it was a little intimidating at first, but as we got further on into the process, it got a little more smooth. It's still
A little more traction.
yeah, a little more traction. We got
Which is
a
good.
little more into it, so it's
Relieving.
good. Yes,
Yeah.
definitely
For
relieving.
sure.
Yeah, well, you probably thought it was going to be you and like 3 of your closest friends.
Yeah.
You're all
We're
running
running
together.
buddies, yeah.
Well, I mean, it'd be a fun time, right?
It will be fun.
So, yeah, I 100% understand. They are all last minute. You will probably have people sign up day of.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're counting on it.
So what are you hoping to do for this event, for the two events combined? What's your goal?
I think our next kind of landmark goal is reaching that 100,000 mark for charities, and we're getting really close
years,
this year.
not
For
for
4
weeks.
years.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're getting really close this year. So we're just super excited about that because that's definitely a benchmark that we've been shooting towards since our first year. Like our first year, we only raised, not only, but we raised $8,000, and we're within the past 3 years we've been up to 56,000, and this year we're getting really close to the 100,000 mark. So we're getting super excited.
Something just occurs to me that 4 years ago, you two were how old?
15
How old was I? 12.
minus 2.
So
12,
you
yeah.
organized a concert that you're hoping to raise $100,000 for, and you were 15 and 12.
Yes.
Yes,
That's
ma'am.
incredible. That is really incredible.
That's really cool.
Yeah,
It's
you
really
guys don't know the idea of intimidation. Apparently, that's crazy.
I mean, we've taken
wow.
more. We've taken the reins a little bit more
Yes.
in past years. We
Yeah.
definitely got. The first year,
First year was
12 and
definitely-
15, we did get a lot of help.
Yeah.
I can see that.
And so it's definitely been a really cool learning opportunity for us too.
Yeah.
Kind of
A
just
lot of
going
life skills.
head first into it all.
Yeah.
But
I can see how you do that. Yeah.
yeah, it's like
My heart goes out to your parents because I don't know what y'all are diving into next. That is crazy. So wow, that is awesome. So what about next year? What are the plans for next year? Are you allowed to share them yet, or is it we got to get past this one first?
Typically,
I think,
that's how.
yeah.
Typically, that's how it goes. I
Yeah.
mean, ideally,
Take a breather.
ideally, it happens again.
Right.
Like, it's definitely been a little bit different with me being. I'm
Out of
in
area.
Colorado.
Yeah.
So it's definitely a little bit different on the organization side, but definitely he's learning a lot. I mean,
Yeah.
He's definitely learned a
So
lot.
it's a
this
lot
year.
is
I
falling
have
on
learned a
you.
lot.
Yeah, I think you
Yes.
got
But it's good.
you got to skate a little bit when you were 12 and you're paying for it now.
Yes.
Right? Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, I was a little more behind the scenes first couple of years, and now I'm realizing that it's a lot more work than I thought it was. So, yeah, props to my brother and my parents for what they did the past couple of years, because it is not easy running around and doing everything that they've been doing.
Yes.
So,
Yeah, and as it gets closer to the event, I'm sure it'll get busier and busier.
Yes.
So yeah, that is super exciting. All of it is super exciting. So, okay, so we don't know about events for next year, but this year, when is it? Where is it? How much is it? All of the above.
Okay, so the 5K and the concert same
All
day.
Okay,
So day of good.
y'all are gonna be tired.
Yes, we are going to be very
it's
tired.
okay.
So the 5K is at 7:30 in the morning. Registration right now
$30.
$30. I think.
$30.
30.
Yes. Cool,
How
cool
hope you
shirt.
know.
A cool
do,
shirt and
yes.
medal though.
Oh
Yes.
wow.
It comes,
Okay.
comes with some good merch.
Yes.
And then
It's worth
the
it.
concert is at 7:30 p.m.
Yes, we made it easy.
At-
It's 12 hours.
The
Right.
Ocala Civic
If that's
Theater.
yeah, of
So
course. That's so
7:30
much
a.m.
easier on
Yes.
you. Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay, so what's next for both of you as far as life? I mean, because you're out in Colorado Springs right now.
I am.
So how long are you gonna be out there? Do you know?
So I'm in my freshman year at the academy. So I've got 7 more semesters. Just finished my first semester. So 3.5 more years, and then commission to the Air Force for commitment of 5 years. But it's however.
You're hoping for a career.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
But so yeah, that's where I'm at right now. Just at school in Springs and.
Okay. And for you?
Yeah. So I'm a junior right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm starting to get closer to college stuff. I run cross country and track, so the recruiting process is starting, which is kind of an intimidating thing because I haven't really, since I just started my freshman year, I haven't really been like involved in the world of running and like how it is as like a NCAA sport and like professional sport. So just kind of getting into that more, like getting my NCAA eligibility and like doing that, but then also I'm in dual enrollment, so trying to finish my AA, and
So are you gonna graduate with it, you think? You're on track
I'm on
for it?
track too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what our daughter is doing too. So yeah, that's probably
It's definitely
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
so
It's worth it.
Yeah.
like I
So
said.
Okay, so currently, we'll say currently, what is the best teacher in Westport? Gotta give a shout out
I know
to
The
that.
them.
best teacher, Miss Cruz.
Miss Cruz, the principal.
That's the principal. I don't think that
It counts.
She is pretty amazing, but yeah, no.
What do you think?
That's such a cheat.
I only have like
Dr. Hunt's.
I like Dr. Hunt.
Yeah,
Dr. Hunt's
that's
Dr.
his
Hunt.
favorite too.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Zan. It's Zan. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, he's a good man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he makes things fun
Really good
too.
with
That's
this.
what helps. Yeah.
I think if you are, how should you say it, if you are an independent thinker or critical thinker, you're going to do great in this class.
Mm-hmm.
If you go by the letter of the law and have no thinking outside the box, you're going to bomb.
A lot of discussion.
There's a lot of open discussion.
Yeah.
For sure.
So
Yes.
yeah, fun class to have. So your favorite one when you were at Westport?
Probably.
Yeah.
Dr. Hunt.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like Mr. Renford too, the biomedical teacher.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's not there anymore, Mr. Rao. He was, he taught me math all 4 years, four different levels of math
A
for 4
math
years.
teacher was a favorite. Okay. Wow.
Well, I love math, so.
Yeah.
But he was really good too.
They have some really great programs there.
It's really a great place to be in high school. I mean, like I would talk to people at other schools, be like, how's everything going? They're like, well, you know, it's high school. It is what it is. I feel like I never really had that
Yeah.
feeling at Westport. Like there's always something to do, always something to keep you busy, things that interest you.
It seems a very, no matter what your thoughts are of the world or your values or beliefs or whatever, it seems a very accepting school.
It is. It's very diverse.
Probably the
It
arts,
is very
I think.
diverse.
It's
so,
a great
yeah.
place to learn how to talk to people and
How to get along.
have good discussion.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
because of how diverse it is, it gives you a good look at like what your life is going to be like in the future. So it kind of just puts you in like the situations that you might be in the future, like conversations and like who you might be around. So it really is a great environment to be in just because of that, and all the teachers are amazing. So
That's awesome. That is awesome to hear from your perspective, because there's a lot of people on our YouTube channel, especially, and the podcast that are considering moving to Ocala. They're from all over the country, and they don't know. They have no idea what it's like being a youth. And as you know, I don't normally invite younger people onto my channel, but you guys are definitely an exception to any rule. So I'm really thrilled that you were able
we
to
really
come in.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
It should be a really great event. It should be a really great concert.
Yes,
So
we're super excited.
yeah. So anything that you would want to share with anybody out there that you want to bring up? What would you like to say to the world?
Me?
Not to put you on the spot or anything, but I'm sure you had some things running through your head before you came in. So
Just prayers. Keep praying for us as we get closer to the concert. It's hard for everyone, but in the end, it really is impactful and it helps a lot of people. We got a cool letter from the Marion County Children's Alliance during Thanksgiving that showed us how much impact our concert really does, and it was just really cool being able to see that. It said we provided Christmas for over 500 kids, and there was just, and we were able to provide mentoring services for over 300 youth.
that is
And
amazing.
It was just really cool being able to see that. So just prayers and hopes that it really is a successful event, that we can keep supporting people in our community, because that's really what we do it for, because our community really has done so much for us, and there's only so much we can do for them, but really just anything we can do for them, and hopefully that it is super successful so that we can do our best to help everyone out.
And for you?
And I'll just make another
Okay.
plug. Say
Sure.
December 28th. If you can make it out, do 7:30 in the morning. 5K, 7:30 p.m. concert at the Ocala Civic Theater. The 5K, I didn't say.
Baseline
Trailhead. So December 28th.
That's a fun one.
Yeah,
That's
It
a fun
is,
one.
Yes.
it is. So December 28th,
Not too hilly.
mark your
Yeah.
calendar. Should be a good day.
Yeah, we're excited.
So what if some of the people out there, not to kill your plug, but what if some of the people out there cannot run? Are walkers invited to?
Of course,
100%.
yeah.
That means I can go, because I
Yes.
am not a runner. I am
Run,
not a runner.
walks, strollers.
Jog,
It's
skip.
a happy just show up kind
Yeah.
of thing.
Yes,
So
our website
for
says
charity.
walk, run, jog, or skip. So
Oh,
however you
fun.
want to get across the finish
Fun.
line. That's what I keep telling people.
However you travel best.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Exactly.
That is awesome. Well, I'm really thrilled for your events, and I hope they are huge, and hopefully you guys will support our youth here in Marion County and go out to the concert and also the 5K. I mean, they're 12 hours apart. There's time for a nap in between. Maybe not for these two, but something tells me they're not going to be taking any naps on the 28th. Maybe the 29th. All right. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you so
And we will see you again, same time, same place, next week, Saturday morning at 10 a.m.